To jam along with Too Sweet by Hozier, we're going to be tuned to drop D, so just drop that E string down a full tone to D. So we're going to start off on the 3rd fret of the low E string, which is going to sound a whole step lower than normal because we've detuned the E to a D, and we're going to play 3, 5, 5. We'll then play 5, 5, 5. So 3, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And then we'll go up to 7 and play it 4 times, straight in 8th notes. We'll then go up to 8 and play that 3 times, another 3 times, and then we're going to play 3 and 5 on the A string, 3 twice, 5 twice. Okay, so and the whole thing so far. Drop down to the 1st fret of the low E string and play this in those groups of 3 twice. Well, then we're going to change slightly and just play it twice. So you've got the 2 groups of 3 and then the 2 on the end. We'll then move up to the 3rd fret on the low E string and play this in a group of 3 once, and then just a single hit before we go down to the open E string and play it 4 times. Da, da, da. Okay, so from the low E string there with the groups of 3 twice and then the 2, 3, open. And that repeats exactly the same for a 2nd time, so the whole thing. So the 3rd time through is exactly the same, it just ends differently. It starts the same, 3 to 5, 7, 8, 3, 5, and then down to the 1st fret, the low E string, same as before. Then we go to the 1st fret on the A string, we play it 3 times with 1 on the end, so. Then we go to the open A string, exactly the same rhythm. So 1st fret, open. So the 3rd time through sounds like this. So the chorus riff is different to the verse riff. There's kind of more space between and the notes last a little bit longer. So we're going to start off on the 5th fret of the low E string. We've got a group of 3 twice. I'm going to have a note on the 7th fret just once as we go up to the 8th fret. Group of 3 and then a 2. So far we've got the 5 in a group of 3 twice. 7, 8. 3, 5 as little passing notes on the A string going up to the 6th fret on the A string. So we have that group of 3 twice on the 6th fret there. So 3, 5, 6. And we're going to have a little passing note on the 8th fret of the A, going down to the 1st fret on the A just once, and then back to 5th fret on the A, and finish it off on the 9th fret sliding down. So the whole first time through the chorus sounds like this. So the 2nd time through the chorus is exactly the same until we get to the 6th fret on the A string. So start the same with the 5th fret on the E, 7, 8, 3, 5 on A, and then at this point we do change. We have the group of 3 and another group of 3, but instead of going up to the 8 for that last beat, we just stay on the 6 again. So then we go to 8, 5, and the 9 sliding down. The whole chorus sounds like this. There's a lovely picking pattern in this song too, based around the chords in this song. But before we look at that, we'll just look at the underlying chords that are played throughout the song. They are G minor for 2 bars, B flat for 2 bars, and E flat for 2 bars, 1 bar of F, going to a D7, and then every other time when we go to the F chord, we'll be playing a B flat there instead of it. So we'll have 2 bars of the G minor, 2 bars of the B flat, 2 bars of the E flat, and then instead of going to the F with that voicing, we'll have the B flat there, and then go to the D7. And that kind of alternates throughout the whole song. The picking pattern is based around the same chord voicings. For the G minor, we're going to pick A, D, G, B. And the second bar is the same, but we're going to add a little riff at the end of it. So we pick A, D, G. Then we'll grab 6th fret on the B string, high E string, back to that B string. So the normal G. And then with the pinky finger added, then we go to the B flat chord, same picking, A, D, G, B. Second time slightly different, it's A, D, G. Then we pick the B, hammer onto the A fret, play the B again at the 6th fret, and then the 7th fret on the G there. So it's basically a hammer on, and then take the finger off and pick as normal. So slowly we have the G, into the B flat. We'll then pick across the E flat chord, so we have 6, 5, 3, 4 on the A, D, G and B strings. Play that twice, move the shape up 2 frets there to an F chord, so 8, 7, 5, 6. Same picking, A, D, G, B. Just once this time before we go to the D7 chord. 5, 7, 5, 7 on the A, D, G and B. So that's the picking pattern. We have the G minor. And then with the pinky finger down, B flat, and the hammer on, E flat, F, and the D7.